All right, we're going to use a strap today, so keep your strap handy. And we're going to start from a seated position. Good morning, everyone. So sitting on a blanket or sitting on a pillow, anything that helps you to elevate the hips and helps also to keep the spine in upright position. Like I said, we're going to use the straps from some deep, long stretches. And so just keep it there by your side. And let's bring the shoulders up, back and down, and then place the hands down to your thighs. From here, guide the chin slightly back and then towards the chest. And just notice the lengthening on the back of your neck. Relax your shoulders, but keep lifting the spine from the center of your heart. Slightly engage the core to keep the spine and the torso stable and strong. Soften your elbows by your rib cage, and with eyes closed, let's begin to bring the awareness inward towards the breath. Let's notice the inhales and the exhales. Coming into the nose, going in, down into the throat, into both lungs. Noticing the ballooning out of the belly with every inhalation. And as you exhale, you can notice the belly sinking in and the air push out through the throat and out through both nostrils. You can notice the gentle movement of the breath also in your spine. It's very subtle, but you can experience the lengthening of the spine as you take an inhale. And with the out breath, how the spine relaxes. Just breathe and be aware of the movement of the breath within the body. Begin to modify the length of the inhales and the exhales. So in a way that the new patterns means you'll be lengthening in a way that feels longer, smoother, soft and relaxed. Always breathe without forcing the quality of the breath. And as you notice the breath and you are focusing on the movement of the breath, your mind is focusing that. That way you are not thinking of anything else, just about the length and the quality of the breath. Basically, we're bringing the quality of meditation into the practice by being completely absorbed and focused on the breath. With the next inhale, please float the arms forward and all the way up and overhead. Turn the palms to each other. Soften the shoulders, soften the elbows, relax. Keep lifting from the spine and slowly turn the palms up and release the hands down towards the floor. Turn the palms down and gently float the arms forward and up. Turn the palms facing to each other. Palms facing up to the sky. Relax your elbows, shoulders, and release the palms and hands towards the floor. Again, palms facing down. Relax your elbows and reach through the fingertips. Palms facing to each other. Turn the palms now facing up. Relax and release. One more time. Palms facing down. Soft arms reaching through the fingertips. Turn the palms up to the sky and gently release it down towards the floor. Bring the hands to the heart center. Reconnect back with the breath. Interlacing the fingers, we're going to straighten the elbows, round the spine, belly in, hold in position as you bring the chin to your chest, and notice the opening on the back of your rib cage in between the shoulder blades. Keep the breath flowing and slowly bring the palms together back to Anjali Mudra. Let's open now the chest, the front of the chest and the front of the shoulder as we bring the arms in cactus arms, elbows high as your shoulders. Then extend the arms to the side, palms facing up. And then slowly release it down towards the floor and bring the shoulders up, back, and down. Hands to the heart. Opening into cactus, guide the elbows back. Extend the arms, palms facing up. Release the hands towards the floor, shoulders up, back, and down. One more time, hands to the heart. Inhale into cactus, guide the elbows, shoulders back. Extend the arms, palms facing up, and then slowly release it down towards the mat, shoulders up, back, and down. With the next inhale, arms overhead, and exhale, twist to the right, left hand down to your right knee, right arm behind you, and slowly bring a chin all the way to the left and towards the left shoulder. Relax the right shoulder down. Keep the breath flowing. Stay in the twist. Now the right arm goes to the side, up and overhead. Relax your elbows and then the spine goes to the left as you press through the right hip. So your right hip stays down towards the floor. Take a deep inhale and then bring the right hand to place it in your left knee. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders, and the crown of the head is going towards the mat. Feel again the opening, the stretching on the back of the rib cage, the muscles going all the way along the spine. Take a deep inhale and slowly back through center and do the crossing of the arms, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, arms overhead. Let's twist to the left. Right hand goes down to your left, right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Lift the chest, and as you exhale, guide the chin towards your right shoulder. Holding position. Keep the breath flowing, nice, deep, in control. And with the next inhale, left arm goes up, relax your shoulders, elbows press through your left hip, and the spine moves gently as you exhale to the right. And guide that left elbow back and just enjoy this nice lateral stretch of the torso. Soften your shoulder, elbow, wrist, and hand. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Cross the left hand over to your right arm and place the left hand to your right knee. Flex the elbows and again, round the spine and the crown of the head going towards the mat. Nice deep breath. And inhale, come back through center and do the crossing of the arms. Bring the arms out and all the way down towards the floor. Shoulders up, back and down. Shoulders forward, down, and hands to the heart, hands to the knees. Take a moment. Concentrate back on the breath. Nice deep inhales and exhales, and then slowly move your head from side to side. Gently rocking the head, guiding the ear to the shoulder and to the opposite shoulder. And slowly, gently bring the head back to neutral position. Let's do the same thing, moving the chin up and down. Inhale, open the throat, chin up and down. Inhale, up and down. And one more time, up and down. Bring the hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs. Let's move the hips, the legs into the windshield wiper movement. Rooster doesn't know what to do today. Yes, I see you. Going back and forth. And slowly come back through center. Bring the sole of the feet together. Relax your hips, your pelvic floor. Place the hands to your feet. Relax your elbows and guide the chin to your chest to stretch the back of your neck. Keep the breath flowing, deep, full and relaxed. And from here, slowly come back up. Lift the chest, guide the thighs, the legs together. Drop the legs to one side. And let's come into a kneeling position. Let's have your blanket under your knees. And let's have the knees wide as your mat. And the big toes are touching. Wrist under the shoulders. And we're going to rock the hips from side to side first. Just rock from side to side. And then rocking the hips towards the heels and through center, towards the heels, back through center, towards the heels, back through center, and then guide the knees under the hips. From here, let's work an asymmetrical child's pose, Ekapara Balasana. So keep the right knee under your right hip and slide the left knee a few inches in front. So the right knee is under the hip, but the left knee is a few inches in front. And then from here, we're going to move the hips towards the heels. Relax your elbows towards the mat. Place the forehead towards the floor, towards your hands or the block. Remember not to hang the head in the air. And you can feel the stretch on the right side of the spine. It's an asymmetrical stretch. Concentrate on the breath. And gently, let's come back through center. Keep the right knee where it is. Extend the left leg back. Press through the left heel. Engage the core. Bring the right arm by your right ear. Take a deep inhale. Flex your left knee and reach with your right hand to hold the top of your left foot. So you guide the left heel close to your left buttock. Lift the chest. Holding position. Stretch the thigh on your left side. Front of your thigh. Take a deep inhale and then release the left knee down. Now keep the left knee under your left hip, right knee a few inches in front of your right hip, and then move the hips back to the heel. This time it's time to notice and to be aware of the stretch on the left side of the spine, going all the way down to the back of the hip. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Breathe through this. And gently, let's come back to table position. Keep the left knee where it is. Right leg goes back. Flex the right knee. And with your left hand, hold the top of your right foot with your left hand. And guide, if you can, the right heel closer to your right buttock. So it's time to stretch here, the front of your right thigh. Keep your torso strong and stable. Don't hold the breath. Nice deep breathing. And slowly release the right knee under your right hip. Both wrists under the shoulders, knees wide as the hips, and rock back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Let's come to a gentle twist. With your next inhale, open and twist to the right. Right arm goes up. And exhale, the right arm goes under your left arm. Right shoulders goes down. Right ear down. Right side of the face down. If it feels right for your shoulder, you can wrap it around your back, or you can keep the arm down towards the floor. Find whatever works for you the best. Breathe through your twist. And slowly place the left hand under your left shoulder. Gently press to come back to tabletop position. Now place the weight on your right hand. Inhale, open and twist to the left. And as you exhale, left arm goes under your right arm. Left shoulder down, left side of the head, the face down, and you wrap it around your back or keep the arm down towards the floor. Concentrate on the breath. And right hand under the right shoulder. Let's slowly make our way back to tabletop position. And from here, with both knees even, we're going to move the hips to the heels into child's pose. Soften your neck, relax your shoulders, and just breathe here. And slowly, let's come to table, stepping forward with your left foot, right knee slightly back, top of the foot flat on the mat. Place the hands to your left thigh, lift the chest, and then move the hips forward and straighten the right knee, move the hips back. Flex the left knee and open the chest, straighten, move the hips back. One more time. Flex your left knee, lead with a heart, straighten your left leg. Now flex right hand down by your left foot, tuck the toes under, pick up the right knee, high lunge. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, left arm goes under your left thigh, touch your heart. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, left arm under your left leg, touch your heart. One more time, inhale, open and twist to the left. And exhale, touch your heart. Lower the left hand down, rock forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Lower the right knee down and then walk your left foot to the edge of the mat. Left knee over to your left ankle, right knee not under your hips, slightly back, and both wrists under the shoulders. Press the pelvis towards the mat and then lead with the chest. So you're not rounding the spine. You try to flatten the spine and sink the hips and the pelvic floor towards the mat, to the mat. Concentrate again on your breath. And slowly bring the left knee to meet your right knee. Notice the difference between one side and the other side. Take 2 or 3 rounds of breath. And back to center table, stepping forward with the right foot, find a 90-degree angle, your right knee, your right ankle. Move the left knee slightly back, and then hands to your thighs to open, lift the chest. Inhale, straighten your right knee, move the hips back. Exhale, flex your right knee and lead with the chest and the pelvis to stretch the iliopsoas. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and open your heart. Inhale, straighten. Flex and open. Lower the left hand down by your right foot. Tuck the toes under. High lunge. Inhale, open and twist to the right. As you exhale, the right arms goes under your leg and you're touching your heart. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, touch your heart. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, touch your heart. Lower the hands down and rock forward and back. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Release the left knee down, not under the hip, top of the foot flat on the mat. Walk the right foot to the edge of the mat, wrist under the shoulders. Again, press the pelvis against the floor as you lengthen the spine forward and up. Close your eyes and concentrate on the breath. Take an inhale and exhale. The right knee comes to meet your left knee, and we're moving again to Child's Pose Balasana. Relax your forehead towards the floor, towards the block. Elbows up, soften your spine, and breathe. And slowly come to tabletop position. Again, please open the knees wide as your mat, big toes touching. And as we move the hips to the heels, we walk the hands towards the left, right hand on top of your left hand, elbows down, forehead towards the floor, and just relax your pelvic floor, your hips, your groins, the right side of the torso, right shoulder. Enjoy this lateral stretch. And gently walk the hands towards the opposite side. This time, left hand goes on top of your right hand, elbows down, forehead towards the floor, and breathe. Back through center, and guide the chest forward to come to tabletop. Knees under the hips, walk your hands by your knees, lift the spine and come into kneeling position. From kneeling position, keep your left knee under your left hip and extend the right leg out to the side. This work in Pingalasana, latch pose. So bring the left arm overhead, relax your elbows, place your right hand below, never put pressure on your knee, above or below your knee, whatever you can reach, and then extend with your left arm over to left ear, guide the left elbow back, and just feel the stretch again. Relax your shoulder. Nice, deep, easy breathing. And back through center. Release the left arm down. Right knee under the right hip. Left leg goes to the side. Find your position there. Left inhale, right arm up. And as you exhale, lower the left hand down. Whatever you can reach as you guide the right elbow and right shoulder back. You should feel that nice opening there in between those intercostal muscles. Relax and breathe. Lateral movement of the spine is very good for the health of the spine because we hardly ever move the spine laterally. We need to move the spine in all different planes, all the different ways the spine can move to have a very strong, stable, healthy spine. Inhale, bring the arm up, release the hand down, left knee under your left hip, and then slowly we just release down into child's pose with the arms down by your side, relaxing the shoulders and the elbows towards the floor. Take a few rounds of breath. Slowly lift the head, lift the chest, and we're going to come now lying down in the back and using the straps. So we're going to go into more intense stretching. So use your blanket towels to support your head on your neck, please. Make sure that you are comfortable and safe there on your neck. So find your way down towards the floor. Chin slightly tucked in. Keep the knees bent. Bring the hands to your belly, relax your elbows. Few rounds of breath here. Concentrate on the breath. Slow it down, in control with attention and intention. Take your time. And now guide the left thigh into the chest, grab your strap, and Place the strap in the ball of the foot, not in the arch, in the ball of the foot, and then straighten your left leg up to the sky. Holding from the edges of your strap. Instead of having here and the shoulders off the mat, release the shoulders down and slide the hands so you can have no tension in your shoulders and the upper spine. So from here, we're going to rock, we'll grab both straps with your left hand, and we're going to rock slightly in and out. It's not very big movement, just enough to get the left hip the idea of the movement going in and out. Okay, now we're going to grab the straps with your right hand and guide the left leg over the pelvis towards so the left leg goes to the right. But we're not twisting, we're not lifting the back, we're not lifting the back of the hip or the sacrum. We stay both hips down, it's just the legs moves enough to get the IT band stretch. Keep your left leg straight as much as you can, left arm in T position. Relax your shoulder and close your eyes as you breathe through this intense stretch of the outside of your hip. Slowly bring the left leg back to neutral position. Grab the strap again with your left hand and swing the leg again, in and out. It's very subtle. You don't have to go super wide in the swing, just enough to mobilize that left hip joint. Now this time, keep holding the strap with your left hand. Use your upper arm and your elbow as a shelf, and then slowly open the left leg out as you release the groin on the left side, the inner thigh, the left hip. Keep the right hip down. Breathe through this intense stretch of your left leg, hip. Nice, easy breathing. And slowly bring the left leg back through center. Now grab both straps with both hands. I'm going to flex the knee, lower the heel down. Inhale, straighten up to the sky. Flex and lower. Inhale up. Exhale, release. It's working on stretching the back line of the leg, hamstrings, calf muscles, the back of the knee. Now holding position. Just hold it there. Use deep exhales to gently go deeper into this hamstring stretch. And release. Keep the strap there where it is. Bring the right foot and hook the right foot and the ball of the foot and lower the left foot down. Now grab your strap with your right hand. Keep the leg straight and we're going to swing the right leg in and out. In and out. And then cross the right leg few inches over the pelvis. Remember, it's not a twist. It's just go as deep as you can as you keep the right hip down, but you can feel the stretch on the outside of your right hip. Relax your arm. Just breathe here. And slowly again, just swing the leg in and out. In and out. In and out. One more time. mobilizing that hip joint, and then open the right leg out to the side, holding the strap with your right hand. Use the upper arm and the elbow to support there, so you're not creating tension in your right shoulder. Breathe through this. And slowly return the leg back through center. Grab both straps with both hands. Relax your elbows down and flex the right knee and release it down. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, flexing down. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, flexing down and up to the sky. Exhale, down, up, and hold there. Close your eyes, concentrate on the breath again. Now bring your left leg up. Both feet are now hooked on the strap, and then we're going to open the legs in a V. Relax the inner thighs, the hips, inner groin, inner thighs, pelvic floor. And slowly guide the legs together. Release the strap from your feet, bend the knees, lower the feet down wide as your hips, and let's come into bridge pose to align the spine. And then slowly, in control, lower it down towards the floor. Now, keep your left knee bent and cross the right leg over to your left leg. It's not a figure four. It's the right leg over to your left leg. You reach with both hands and holding from the shin of your left leg, and just guide the right thigh into the chest. And again, we're going deeper into the outside of your right hip. And do the crossing of the legs. Roll over to your left side. We'll go slowly to your left side, and we're going to use place the forearm, the elbow, and use the left hand to support the head. Grab the strap again, bring the right thigh into the chest, and then hook the strap on your right foot. When you get there, we're going to straighten the right leg up to the sky. Take a deep inhale, exhale, flex, remove the strap from your foot, place both hands to the floor, gently walk the hands to bring the spine back through center, and we're going to come going into the back again. Lying down in the back. This time, your left leg goes over to your right leg. You reach with both hands to hold from the shin of your right leg, guiding the left thigh closer to your chest. And just feel now the opening and the stretch in the glutes and IT band on your left hip, your left side. And release and do the crossing of the legs. Roll over to your right side. Use your forearm, elbow, and the hand to support your head. Grab the strap, guide the left thigh into the chest, and hook the strap on your left foot. When you get there, we're going to extend the leg up to the ceiling and just work as you stretch again here, the inner thigh of your left leg. Release the breath, lengthening the inhales and the exhales. And slowly bend the knees, release, and slowly place the hands towards the floor, walk your hands, and let's all find our way to a seated position. From seated position, grab again your blanket, sit on your blanket, at the edge of your blanket. Keep your strap handy. We're going to stretch more. Left leg goes forward. The right foot, the sole of the right foot is touching the inner thigh of your left leg. Both hips are even and you're pressing through the back of your left leg. Grab your strap and place the strap in the ball of your left foot. Guide the elbows by your rib cage, lift from the chest, wrap the end of the straps with your hands. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And as you exhale, we're going to, with nice long spine, we're going to lean slightly forward and then moving the chest away, straighten the elbows. Flex the elbows, lead with the heart, flat back. Inhale, straighten and back to center. Take an inhale and exhale, lead with the chest, lowering the chest. With exhale and with inhale, we come back to center. And this time we're going to lead with the chest, relax, and then fall over to your left leg. Relax your neck, Janu Sirsasana, head to knee pose. Soften the shoulders back and down. Use your breath. And gently lift the head, lift the chest, return back up. Now extend the right leg forward, hook the strap there, bring the left foot touching the inner thigh of your right leg. Press through the back line of your right leg, hold the strap from the end so you have the elbows by your rib cage. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, lead with the chest, go forward, and inhale, move the head, the spine back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, lead with the chest, move it forward and back into neutral position. One more time. As you exhale, move the spine forward and then release the chest over to your right leg. As you relax your neck, keep the chin in. Soften your breath. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest, and back to center. Keep holding from the strap. Now bring the left foot to. So Paschimottanasana. So we're using the strap to extend our arms in case we need to. Spine flat, pressing through the back of your legs. Take a deep inhale, flex the elbows and lead with the chest as you flatten and lower the chest toward your legs. And inhale, you move the spine into neutral position. Exhale, flex the elbows and flat back, move forward. And inhale back to center. Flexing the elbows, release, let go. Back to center. And we're going to go all the way down now. Release the chest, relax, crown of forehead towards the legs. Release the chin to your chest and just breathe here. Take a couple more breaths. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest, bend the knees, and hug yourself into farmer's pose. And from here, move the legs to the front. Again, the blanket goes to the back of the mat to use for support for our necks. We're going to go down slowly. Hands to your knees, relaxing one vertebra at a time, chin to the chest, and then place the head to your to the blanket or to the towel. Hands to your belly. Take a moment. Now extend your right leg forward. Bring the left foot on top of your right thigh, above your knee. Don't place weight or pressure on your knee. Above your knee, with your right hand in the outside of your left knee and the left arm in T position. We're going to come into a gentle twist as we guide the left knee to your right. Hold there in position. Breathing in and out. Again, it's a nice twist for the spine, but also we'll keep stretching the outside of the hip and then slowly back through center and lower the left foot down towards the floor and open the left knee out, bent, so your left foot is touching the inner thigh of your right leg and the arms are in T position with the palms facing up. Just breathe and release any tension, especially notice if you're holding tension in your left glute or your left hip, try to let go. Slowly bring the left knee up and extend the left leg to the front of the mat. Flex the right knee, place the right foot above your left knee with your left hand outside of your right knee and the right arm in T position. As you exhale, slowly guide the right knee to your left. Just don't go too deep, just enough to feel the opening, the stretch in the right side on the outside of your right hip. And gently back through center, lower and place the right foot on the inner part of your left thigh. Keep the arms in T position and concentrate on letting go any tightness or tension on the right glute, the outside of your right glute. And slowly bring the right knee up, flex your left knee, hug yourself, flatten your lower back. From here, open the knees wider than your torso, bring the feet up, let's come into happy baby. You can hold from the outside of both feet or the outside of the ankle. Keep the chin in, keep the breath nice flowing. And slowly lower the feet down, heels under the knees, feet wide as your hips, hands down towards the floor. Let's come into very gentle going up and down, bridge of Vipadapita. So it's going to go flow with the breath. The more control we have on the breath, the more control we have going up and slowly going down. So inhale, I'll lift the pelvis, lower back, middle back, coming to your bridge. Gently, with exhale, in control, the upper spine, the middle spine, sacrum goes down. Inhale, moving slowly up the pelvis into the bridge. Gently, spine going down towards the floor. Inhale again, pelvis, middle back, upper back, going down. Upper, middle, lower sacrum down. 3 more rounds, moving slowly. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale towards the floor, one last. Inhale, moving up. And then all the way down towards the floor. From here, we'll lift and pick up the feet off the mat. 90-degree angle. We're going to twist to the left with both legs. So keep the left knee bent, keep the arms in T position. And with the next inhale, the right foot goes to your left hand. And as you exhale, you flex the knee and you release. Inhale, straighten, touch your toes with your left hand, flex the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. Inhale, straighten. And flex. Inhale, straighten. Flex and hold in position. Perhaps with your left hand, guide the right knee closer to your left knee, deepening the stretch, relax your chest, your shoulders, and just breathe in your Jatara Paravriti. Now release, engage the core. Gently bring both legs back through the center. Lower the feet down. Let's come into a bridge, so low bridge, mainly to adjust your spine. And then release the bridge down. Pick up the feet off the mat to the 90-degree angle. Bring the arms into position. We're going to twist to the right gently as you exhale. When you get there, keep the right knee bent. But with the next inhale, extend the left leg, touch your toes of your left foot with your right hand. Exhale, flex the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. Inhale, straighten. Flex. Two more. Inhale, straighten. Flex. Last one. Straighten. Flex and hold in position. Slowly release, engage the core to bring both legs through the and slowly back to neutral position. Lower the feet down. Let's come again into the bridge pose. Lift the spine to align your spine, lift the pelvis to align your spine, and then slowly release it down towards the floor. Let's walk the feet wide as the mat. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here from side to side. Rocking the head into the opposite directions where the legs are going. And slowly return back to center. Now walk the feet together, extend the legs together and feet together to the front of the mat. Flex the elbows, interlace the fingers and place the hands to the base of your head. Elbows up to the sky with the head supported by your hands. Lift the head of the mat, guide the chin to your chest. It's a stretch of the muscles connecting with the base of the skull. And slowly release down towards the floor. Bring the arms outside from your body. Walk the feet so your legs are wide as your mat. Turn the feet out. The palms are facing out. And then we're going to bring the toes in and out. In and out. In, out. In, out. Point the toes. Flex. Pointed toes. Flex. Pointed toes, flex, pointed toes, and then release. You are now in your Shavasana pose. This is our last pose where we are going to do our best to be absolutely comfortable, letting go any tensions, releasing. As you come into a full relaxation. Just bring the attention to both your hips. Visualize internally the hip joints. Their ligaments, tendons, muscles, all connecting. Just imagine that bundle connecting the joints. Imagine them, they are slowly softening, releasing, kind of like melting down. Besides all the physical work you did in that area, now with the power of visualization, do your best to even go deeper into that feeling of releasing. Bring the attention to your pelvis and to the sacrum. And bring the attention especially on your pelvic floor. You're going to do your best to soften and to release any tension down your pelvic floor, your pelvis, and your sacrum. Now visualize the muscles of your lower back and the glutes. And visualize those muscles as they feel like they are slowly, gently releasing and surrendering into the feeling and sensation of opening and releasing. Now visualize your thighs and hamstrings. Do your best to soften those muscles. That is the particular area we all work together to find more space, more opening, more mobilization of that joint. Keep guiding the sensation of letting go into that region of your body. Now the entire body It feels open, soft and relaxed. The entire body is releasing into the feeling of surrendering. There's no need of doing anything else but letting go. Now please deepen your breath into the lungs. Let it go. Again. Any remaining tension or tightness is now released. Gently rock your head from side to side. And wiggle your toes and fingers. And with your next inhale, bring the arms overhead and reach through the fingertips into a nice, long, deep stretch. Find space in between each vertebrae. Take another deep inhale. And as you exhale, flex the knees, hug yourself in a little ball, and then gently roll over to one side and pause there in fetal position. It's like an extension of your Shavasana, but it's on your right side. The head comes last. We're going to sit together with the spine upright, shoulders down, eyes closed. Just do your best to be as comfortable as you can in a seated position. Let's bring the attention to the pelvic floor. And from the pelvic floor, we're going to originate the inhalations, gently caressing as you inhale with the air that you are going to visualize moving from the top all the way, the front of the body, going all the way up to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, the exhalation is going to caress the entire length of the spine, going all the way down, back to the pelvic floor. Take an inhale in control, caressing the front of the torso all the way up to the crown of the head. And exhale, the exhalation moves down to the spine, down to the base of your pelvic floor. And keep moving your breath like that. It's like a shield of inhalations and exhalation, being totally aware of the movement of the breath. Stopping on the pelvic floor and stopping in the crown of the head before beginning the next inhale or the next exhale. Just keep flowing the breath, surrounding yourself with the power of healing of our own breathing. We slow down the breath. We slow down the visualization of our own breath caressing the front and the back of the body. And then return back to your regular breathing. Guiding the hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Taking the moment to notice the state of the body, but more important, the state of the mind. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We're asking for peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to cultivate. We're asking for peaceful, loving, sweet words to offer always. And may our actions always be inspired by love, sweetness, peace, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today with me practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you.